Imagine this scenario for a minute. You've decided to list and sell your home. So you interview a few agents, you choose one who you really have a good rapport with, who you're on the same page, they love your home, they have what they've told you is a great marketing plan, and they go over the comps with you to determine the value of the home. And you're in agreement. And you come up with a list price. And they give you what's called an estimated net sheet. And that net sheet really shows you the purchase price, less your mortgage if you have one, less the closing costs, including the broker's fee and the taxes you'll have to pay and the attorney's cost. And it's going to come up with a net number that you're going to walk away with at closing. And you're happy with that number and you're counting on that number. And so you go to market and a certain amount of time goes by and the house doesn't sell. Now what? Hi, I'm Mark Carton with Carton Real Estate Services, and boy, this is a scenario I hope you are not faced with. And the reality is your agent doesn't want to be faced with this scenario either, but you do have to be prepared for it. So if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So let's talk about this. Your agent should address this right up front. And really one of their listing pieces of paperwork is a price reduction form right from the beginning. And it says in X amount of days, and that time period can vary, you're going to reevaluate the price of your home if the following things don't happen. So you price the home, you market it, it's clean, it's wonderful, it's just perfect, right? And you don't get any showings. That is a really big problem, especially in spring of 2022. You don't get any showings, the price is too high. There's nothing else. If you're giving access, if you have pictures, if your agent is marketing, you've done all these things and no showings, it's priced too high. Amazing that I can prognosticate that. If you get a bunch of showings and you get no offers, it's priced too high. So your agent together with you is going to revisit this hopefully quickly. And so the answer to the question is, it's really about 14 days. If in the first 2 weeks, you do not have any offers, or you don't have any showings, or you have showings and no offers, something's got to change. And it all comes down to price. So better to address it right away, because after 30 days on the market, the first question people are going to say is, what's wrong with that home? They already know it's the price. So the answer was you weren't getting any showings or you weren't getting any offers. Nobody wanted to insult you with a lowball offer, or they didn't think you were going to accept it. So this is a really quick and easy solution. Yes, you are going to have to accept less money and attract more people in, so that net sheet is going to change. But the alternative is for your listing to expire. And you can watch that video separately. My listing is expired, now what? You don't want to be in that situation. So the market determines the value of your home. And as agents, we can do our best to show you what the comps are, to show you what's on the market, and to make the best determination to get you the most amount of money in the least amount of time. But it's just like cooking a recipe. You can follow all the instructions, have all the ingredients. You have to taste it. Now, you can either go hardline and say, no, it tastes perfect. This is what the recipe said. I'm not changing a thing, and end up with a terrible dish that nobody's going to eat. Or you can taste it halfway through and adjust it. It needs some salt. It needs some garlic. It needs a little oregano. Hopefully I'm not making a cake at this time. Sounds more like spaghetti sauce to me. So you have to be aware and active in the participation of the sale of your home. And that will get you to a positive conclusion and onto your next adventure. So, of course, this is very personal. I'm really talking about homes in Queens, New York, although I think this could be applied to anywhere. Listen to your agent if you trust them. Go by what the reaction is from the market. If you're not giving access, that could be another reason. If the marketing is incomplete or less than, that could be the reason. But ultimately, it's the price. I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions in particular about your home, feel free to reach out to me, and I wish you the best of luck in the sale of your home.